Hello. Okay, you guys. So here's the video that I promised for the debt-free Christmas and how to pay for your Christmas with your Mary Kay money. And I'm really excited about this because I just hope and pray that this is something that you can take and get excited about and do something for yourself and do something for your family. You know, I know a lot of you came into Mary Kay for multiple of different reasons. It could have been the flexibility. It could have been the girlfriend time. It could have been the recognition and the prizes and the fun. But what I do know is that if you are making money in Mary Kay and your family sees you making money in Mary Kay, you will always stay in Mary Kay. And so I want to help you do that. I want to help you make money this Christmas season. That way you can pay for it with your Mary Kay money so your family sees that difference and they support you more in your business as well too. And that just gives you a joy and satisfaction of not having to put your Christmas on a credit card this year. Okay, so that's my plan. And then I'm also going to use this with my new consultants as well too. We're going to kind of incorporate this into our new consultant welcome packet. And then every quarter, we're going to do this as well too with our seasoned consultants. So you guys can get excited about just something that you want outside of Mary Kay, and then I can coach and mentor you on how to achieve that. So let's start with our sheets here. So I'm gonna post two sheets below. One is the MK Dream Strategy, and then one is the thermometer. My good friend Karen sent these to me, and I was so thankful because I didn't even really know where to start when doing this. And I'm like, why recreate the system when she already has it? So the MK Dream Strategy, you guys, this is the tracking sheet, or not tracking sheet, but basically where you're going to put your numbers and where you're going to figure out your numbers. And so that's what we're going to use when we need to figure out what you need to sell in order to be able to pay for the Christmas. So this needs to be something that is not Mary Kay related. So your goal needs to be something that's not Mary Kay related. In this instance, we're picking Christmas, okay? Outside of Christmas, so after Christmas, it can be anything you want for yourself or your family. But for right now, the purpose of this, it's gonna be for Christmas. Okay, so you're gonna figure out how much Christmas is gonna cost you this year. Or it can be just like one gift that you want to buy somebody, that you want to pay for that one gift with your Mary Kay money. So I just figured out for mine, just my whole Christmas, our kids, our parents, Mary Kay directors, just anybody that I buy gifts for, my assistants, just anybody that I buy gifts for. I just figured it out. Okay, what is like what's a total that I can kind of run with? So I just threw a number out there. So that is going to go to make my dreams come true by, it's going to be December 25th, because we want to make your dreams come true by Christmas. And then the total dollar amount needed to make my dream come true is, you would put that total dollar amount needed. So let's say that you were going to say $1,000. Okay, so just for purposes of this being simple, we're going to say that you need $1,000 for Christmas this year, and that's what you want your Mary Kay money to go for. The next thing down, your dream number. Use the formula below to determine your dream number. So this one, you're going to take your dream number, or we're going to figure it out. Okay, so take your number, so you write that in there. So we're going to do the 1,000, and then you divide that 1,000. We're going to do 1.5 months, you guys, because it's 6 weeks away. So you're going to take that 1,000 divided by 1.5, and that's going to give you 666 and 66 cents. So a lot of sixes. And then you take that 666, so $666.66, and you divide it by 0.4, because this is going to give you your 60-40 split. And so we want you to sell, reorder your 60%, and profit your 40%. So we need to figure out that number of what that 40% is going to look like. And that comes up to $1,666.66. And then you write that number in there again. And then it says divide that number by 4 weeks. We're actually going to divide it by 6 because we have 6 weeks left. So that gives you $277.77. So your dream number would be $277.77 that you need to sell in the next 6 weeks to pay for Christmas. So your goal number is actually the 1,666 and 66 cents, because that's going to give you your dream number of 1,000. So you can still do your 60-40 split. Okay. So if that doesn't make sense, and if you guys are filling this out and going through it and filling it out, no problem. Just let me know and I can walk you through it. We did this last night at our meeting and it took us a hot second to make sure that we were doing it right. There are two sides of it, you guys. So what I want you to do is fill out both sides, and then I want you to mail one to me, or I want you to bring one to the meeting, because I would love to see this and help to keep you accountable to paying for your Christmas. And then once you have that done, you can fill out the thermometer. And so the number that's going to go up here, it's not your dollar amount needed. It's not this number. It's this number right here. So it's the 1,666. So that's how much you need to sell. So that number is going to go up here as your goal. And then as you start to sell, you're just going to kind of fill that in, and you can put little increments if you want to put $100 increments or whatever you wanted to do on there. And then you just start to fill this in as you pay for your family's Christmas. Okay. So really excited about that. Okay, so when you look at the number 1,666, like to some people that's overwhelming. Like, oh my gosh, I have to sell over $1,600 in the next six weeks. Like that's a lot. But when you break that down to 277 per week, that's not that much. And I will even break it down a little bit more. And I'm going to divide that 277 by 6, because that gives you a daily number. And you know, we talk about finding that small daily win, finding something daily that you can do in your business to feel excited about it. So I even challenge you guys to break it down a little bit further. And then it would be $46 a day, what you would need to sell from now until Christmas. And that's only 6 days a week, not 7. I gave you Sundays off to pay for your family's Christmas. And so I challenge you to set out product each day that adds up to $46, and then go to work on selling that product. So if this was my number right here, my number was 46, I would go and I would grab, like, let's say a satin hand set. So I'd grab a satin hand set and maybe a lip balm, and I would set those on my desk right here. And then look at that all day long, because that's the product that you have to sell for the day. Now, if you have a party booked or a facial booked and you sell product at those, great, you're taken care of for the day. But if you don't have a party or a facial booked for that day, guess what? You get to do reorders with your customers and call your customers and do reorders, or reach out to your customers that love the product that you just sat out for that day and be like, hey, I'm working on paying for Christmas with my Mary Kay money. And so my goal today is to sell a satin lips and a satin hands. And you could sell them those items because that's what you picked out. So use your imagination with what products you could pull and have each day to see that daily win. Okay. And to see, oh, I sold my $46 today. Oh, I sold my $46 today. Because that instant gratification of a daily win, you're going to get that when you sell that product. So that's going to be your daily win for the day. So those are the sheets. And then I also want to give you just ways, you guys, that you can sell whatever amount that you need before Christmas is here. So the number one way is obviously book and hold parties. If you divide what you have, let's say an average party is $200 to $300, and you have to sell $1,666, divide that by 200. That means you need to hold 8 parties in the next 6 weeks. That's like 1.2 parties that you would need to hold from now until Christmas to be able to pay for your Christmas. So definitely get on the phone and book parties. That would be my first idea. My second idea is you can call your current customers. And if you're not doing an open house, call your current customers and ask who they're shopping for. If you can be their secret Santa. Remember, on their profile cards, everybody puts, or some people put, that they mark their husband's name and husband's number. So my assistant put all my husband's names and his number in here. So guess what? At holiday season, I have all of those right here that I can just go through there and I can just call all of the guys and be like, hey, I can be your Secret Santa. I can put together products, or I can give you a gift card for your wife or your daughter. What works best for you? So that would be another thing that I would do. Contact your local businesses that are local and ask if they buy Christmas gifts for their employees, and try to get some sales that way as well too. There are tons of different ideas, you guys. Like, think outside the box for this. And if you could just give it all you have, and you could work hard for these next 6 weeks, and after Christmas time, imagine what it would feel like after your kids are opening up those presents, and after the wrapping paper is all over your living room floor from opening up all those presents, and seeing your kids enjoy these Christmas gifts that you just paid cash for because you worked so hard for. Like, imagine that feeling that you are going to get to feel with you and your husband, or just you, and that hard work that you did for your family this Christmas season. Like, I guarantee you will not be disappointed. Sorry, something in my eye. You will not be disappointed that you worked hard and that you gave it all you had for these next 6 weeks just to have a debt-free Christmas. So let's start here, and then throughout the year, we're going to start doing this as well too. So this time, it may not be about buying something for you. It may be about buying something for your kids or your family. But after Christmas, we're going to focus on getting something that you want as well too. And we're going to break down that number as well. So I hope you guys have a great day and a debt-free Christmas.